welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a apartment tour of my apartment here in Manhattan, New York City. Get ready to see the shortest apartment tour of all time because my room is super small, but my living room is actually really big. So let's start at the door because my apartment is actually really big, but I have the smallest room here. I wanted to save money, so I actually, when I moved in, I had first pick on which room I wanted, and I picked the smallest room because it was the least expensive and it's also the coziest. So I'm kind of excited to show you guys how I style my little nook, is what I call it. But we'll start with the entryway because I actually really love my apartment. I think it is so bomb. I've lived a bunch of places since moving to the city, and I've been here for 2 years, running on 3 years now. So I really love this apartment, and I'm excited to show you guys where I live, how I live. Welcome to my crib. All right, let's get started. You walk into the entryway here, and it's actually very narrow. We have all of our little keys, umbrellas, these recyclable bags. I have my helmets, all our shoes, all the trash. Thought about taking out the trash before filming this video, but over here we have a mirror that's not hung up, not very cute. We have some art. We have the very spacious living room, our great spacious table, which I love. It's very cute, very wood. I don't know, it reminds me of like a coffee table or a coffee shop. I think it's cute. We have our couch, that bike. Hate that bike. That's just sitting in the corner, not doing anything. And then the kitchen, where we actually do, all of us cook, so we like to keep it really clean and really organized. And then this is kind of the downside to this apartment, is that all of the windows face the rest of the apartment. So the view is pretty terrible. I don't have a spectacular view of anything, but that's okay because this apartment definitely has its perks and its downsides, and that's just one of the unfortunate downsides, is that I don't see anything cute. But that's fine. So moving on. Then we have the refrigerator, long hallway, the bathroom where I do videos sometimes. Oh, this super key, washer and dryer in my apartment. Oh, you don't know how freaking lucky I am to have this little device. I used to have to go to laundromats to do my laundry, and oh, it just saves you so much time. It's so convenient. I love this little thing because it's so small, but it's mighty. I have clean laundry. I love it. Here we have, I had these shelves custom designed for all of us because I have 4 roommates. So this is my shelf, and it just has like all of my beauty products, kind of. I mean, it's just not very, it's not interesting in there, but I don't know, it works. Okay, over here, the pantry where I keep, again, I had these shelves custom designed for the apartment. Your girl likes tea. I guess if you are looking for a way to organize your home, before this was just an empty closet, and we need, I mean, in New York City you just cannot get enough space. We had a lot of closets, they weren't really being utilized, so I thought, hey, let's make this into a pantry. Not everyone's the same. Fuck, what am I saying? It definitely works for our household to have it organized and clean, and everyone has their space, so that even if it does get messy, it's like, well, that's your area of the house, so like I don't have to worry about it, I don't have to stress about it. We don't really fight over space or messes. We keep it really clean, with the exception of no one likes taking out the trash, but that's okay because we all kind of suffer through that, so it's fine. And now the exciting parts. My room. Do do do. Ta-da! I did kind of clean it up in here so that it just looked so that she looked her best and was her most aesthetically pleasing self, which I think she is, because let's get real, I have the smallest room in the house and I pay $750 a month for it, but it's actually better than the apartment that I was paying $1,000 a month for in Bushwick with black mold, cockroaches, right next to the M train. I couldn't get any sleep at night because that M train literally just shook me to my core. When I was trying to sleep, I would have nightmares. I'd wake up with anxiety because I'd be like, fuck, I'm late for work, I'm missing the train. So this, I'm paying less for, have more space, and I'm gonna show you guys how I utilize this space so that I get the most for my money, because oh, I love my little nook. I spend so much time here. It's so cute. Okay, so to get started, I'm talking like I'm from the Heights, I don't know why. Okay, so to get started, we have, when you walk in, my altar and my shoes. Yeah, I wear these guys a lot and these guys a lot. I'm not really a shoe fiend, mostly because I don't have the space for it. So yeah, your girl's practical. I'm kind of a minimalist now. I used to be kind of a maximalist, but we downsized on what we like. This is where I just keep my shoes. This is my altar. I love it. This is a spread that I'm currently kind of working on right now. This little thing is where I burn incense. I have candles that I get at the bodega shops, some art, crystals, Palo Santo, sage. My dad, he's right there. That's his little corner. I like to feel his vibrational energy with me whenever I get lonely or I get sad. I look over here and I pray. And then I'm gonna cover up some of this just because it's kind of personal, but I like to keep track of my finances. So over here I have subscriptions and then total debt, because I would love to be debt free eventually. When you live in a city as expensive as New York, I know I keep name dropping New York, it's annoying, but when you do live in the most, one second. Sorry I had to change the lighting situation, but when you live in a city as expensive as New York, I think it's so important to know where your finances and your money is going, because you could totally just blow it all on Ubers and coffee and SoulCycle. Like, that adds up. So moving on. Here is my calendar for the year so that I keep track of everything. I keep my goals over here. It's kind of like my written out vision board, and then over here is my yearly calendars, and then this is my desk area. I have another calendar where I keep track of more detailed goals that I write to myself. Laptop, productivity planner, Many Moons workbook. This is my diffuser. Everyone needs this. This is the cheapest form of therapy. This, I have my journal, the book I'm currently reading, and I'm like Kanye, I keep a Bible by my bed. Down below is just kind of like my filing situation where I file away boring shit. I have my earrings hung up, some fake designer sunglasses, highlighters, pens, office supply. My friend took, her name is Emma Penrose, I'll link her Instagram in the description box. Found these postcards of Oregon in an antique store in Winchester, of all places. This situation took an entire day to set up, so proud of her. This is my bed. The duvet covers from Anthropologie, Costco, Peru, and alpaca. You can't see, but she's cozy. I got in Peru when I hiked Machu Picchu in like 2015. This glass shadow box I got at Urban Outfitters. These two flowers are from my Tia's garden. And then this is Punch Bowl Falls in Oregon. This mirror I got in Peru. So cute. It has kind of like a Spanish vibe. We have our little pom-poms, still prisms on them. These are some shamanic pretties. I love this shawl because it's my mom's from the 70s. It's vintage. I love this. It gives it a little something. Over here is my library. One day I definitely want to have a space where I can have my desk and a library so that I can refer to my books whenever I want to. Right now I don't want to buy that many books because I feel like I don't really have the space, but my dream home situation has a big place for me to have shelves for a library. That's what I want. Yeah, I'll kind of show you guys what I'm reading. This is one of my favorite books. This one, my professor who passed away, unfortunately, he wrote, and it's very dear to me. Love this book. And The Compound Effect, that's another one of my favorite books. All these plays. Oh. A Streetcar Named Desire, one of my favorite plays by Tennessee Williams. These two books right here, every artist should read. And then down here we have more plays. We have acting books. This book right here. Listen, I tried, you guys. I did. I don't know what else to say. I tried. It's just so poorly written. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this back, but I tried. That's all I'm gonna say. I tried. I tried to read this. I wanna like you. I pray for you all the time, Donald. Just, yeah, more books. This is a really awesome book about astrology. Oh, and this book. If you have problems with getting shits on, highly recommend. Highly, highly, highly. Wish I had that while I was struggling in college. Y'all see why I want a library? It's like, I love to read. I'm a nerd. Ew, I can't believe I just did that. Like, I'm a nerd. No, I have bad ADD, and I feel like reading really helps with just focusing on like what word is gonna come after the next. It just helps my brain. Miscellaneous. Oh, this is one of my favorite paintings that I got in Peru. A lot of my art is Peruvian. I do like to collect things while I travel, and I mean I am Peruvian. All my journals. This, oh, and you have problems with roaches or bugs, y'all need to get this. Kind of like miscellaneous beauty products, essential oils, anointing sprays, Florida water, Jergens. I wear Jergens because I heard Beyonce wears Jergens. Marc Jacobs is kind of my signature fragrance. I think my roommate's home. Oh, watch me get mad awkward now. This was given to me as a kind of, I don't want it. Do you want it? Over here. Up here is where I keep my pants. These are like comfy pants, jeans, athletics, and then over here is like my scarves, my hats. Behind my towel is my dirty laundry bag. Over here is where I keep all my socks and underwear. And then this bag right here is comfy clothes and PJs. Clothes I want to donate. And that's it for my room. But before I wrap up this video, I just want to show you guys one more thing that's really cool. So we're gonna walk. Not gonna show you guys my roommate's room because that's just nosy. But this is what we call our terrace. I mean, it's not, we kind of see it as a communal space even though you're technically not even supposed to be out there, but I want to show you guys what it's like out there because it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is it. Pretty cool. Like I said, it's super busy. It's also like heavy traffic hour right now. That is where my bike right there. My little Vespa, she's under her little hood right now for the winter. It feels super awkward. It is not the time to be out here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I found it helpful in terms of how to organize and keep things nice and neat, even if you live in a small space like I do. One thing that I do want to mention about living up here in Washington Heights, this is a gentrified area. and it's becoming more and more gentrified by the day as new people flock to Manhattan to live. Brooklyn is already pretty heavily gentrified. I know that like $750 a month seems really amazing and affordable, especially for New York City, but you have to understand that does not come without consequence. And I'm all for moving to whatever place you want to live your dreams. And I do believe in manifest destiny, but I will say if you are doing that and you are moving to an area that is going to be gentrified, it is up to you to help that area kind of maintain its cultural identity by shopping local, doing your research on the market, support local businesses. It really bothers me when I'm on the train coming back home and I see people with bags from Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. There's no Trader Joe's around here, but there is a bunch of local grocery stores that you can help support and that you can get your groceries from. Maybe you can't get your favorite products, but if you do decide to gentrify an area, you gotta be smart. And also, don't call the fucking cops. Like, just don't do it. Like, don't call the cops. Like I said, like, my window faces another building and these are the tenants that live here, and it gets, I mean, like, the parties in here, like, it gets loud. It's like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You hear people out on the streets, like, they're having fun, they're having a good time. Like, don't be that bitch and call the cops, because like, if it does bother you, like, go down there yourself and ask them to turn it down. I mean, like, I've called the cops, but only when it's like someone is in trouble and they need help. Snitches get stitches and wind up in ditches, so don't call the cops. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this, just let me know by leaving a comment or liking this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.